begins with you. Hello everyone, how is everyone doing? I came back with a little short video about some fragrances that I just picked up. I went to Sephora the other day and I seen two fragrances that interested me, that I test and I at the time really liked the fragrances, so I brought them home with me. And I was going to share those two fragrances with everyone here on my channel. So before we get started, please don't, I want to welcome you for my subscriber and all the individuals that's here that came in to see what we're doing over here. Please don't forget to comment, rate, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. I really would appreciate it, and thank you in advance. So let's get into these fragrances that I picked up. One was Gucci Guilty, the Eau de Perfume Intense, and the other one was the Nest Wisteria Blue. And those are the two fragrances that I picked up from Sephora. So I'm going to give you my little insight on what I think about them. So I'm going to start with the Nest fragrance purchase for 2022. It was the Golden Nectar, and I'm not going to get in it because I no longer have the fragrance, but I wasn't happy with it at all. And I'd heard so many things about Nest, but it had never really piqued my interest to want to get into Nest until one video that I saw, or a couple videos that I saw, and one in particular. So I end up getting it, but I end up not liking that fragrance at all. So when I was in Sephora, I said, okay, I'm not going to give Nest a bad name. I'm going to give them an opportunity to redeem themselves. Went over, and I ended up, one of the young ladies that was there helping me, two nice young ladies, but one, I wanted a travel size because I didn't want to get another big bottle and not like a fragrance after I got it home. Just do a little, inside info on me. You won't see me with a lot of decants, travel sizes, little samples. I just can't invest my time in. And I'm not trying to sound bougie or anything like that, but it's hard for me to invest my time in samples and all of that stuff. I don't have the patience for it. So I usually don't buy these type of, I go and I know for sure that's the fragrance I want, unless I get something, and I'll even do blind buys sometimes, and I'll keep a fragrance because I kind of know what kind of scent profile I'm really in love with. So unless I just like the perfumer, and I'll buy that product just because of the perfumer, because I know I like the quality of fragrances. But anyway, long story short, I end up getting, she ended up putting this in, and I wanted the indigo. I sprayed that, I tested it, and I really liked that. But just in case someone was curious about this fragrance, I won't be keeping this fragrance because it wasn't even the one I really wanted. But just in case someone was curious about this Nest fragrance, and honestly, my opinion, to me, they're a little overhyped. This fragrance line, Nest, is a little overhyped. They have one out of about, I think it's about 8 or 9 fragrances that might be, okay. Like the indigo is what I like. Scarlet Poppy too, and the citrine was okay, but okay and something that I want to purchase and buy is two different things. So just in case someone hasn't, and they're still on the fence about these fragrances, Wisteria Blue It's a flower, so it has the wisteria in there, the watery notes, the Bulgarian rose, and the jasmine. The fragrance is that it's floral and it's aquatic. That's it. Let me smell that again. That's what it is. So if you like florals and you like aquatic, it's very aquatic. It's very, very, very aquatic. It's fresh, it's aquatic, and it's floral. And that's all it is. So if if you don't want to repeat buying fragrances over and over again that have the same DNA, that's what you're going to get in that fragrance. So that is Nest Wisteria Blue. Like I said, I will be going back because it wasn't even a fragrance that I wanted. The next one I have here is Gucci. Gucci Guilty. And I might be a little late to the game because I just never seen a need to want to get into this designer fragrance. Gucci's designer fragrances. So I know they have some good. I'm looking up the notes. That's why I'm trying to put it here, guys. I know they have some good fragrances, some great fragrances that's out, but I don't want fragrances that smell the same. So this is Gucci Guilty. I end up getting the 1 ounce and I'm quite sure that I can find this same fragrance in a 3 ounce 100 ml bottle on a discounted site for less than what I paid for that 1 ounce, or anything. I could find it for cheaper. I just wanted it at the time, so I got it, but I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this. but I was in the store. Let me take it out so I can read the notes, and then I'll read the notes to you. The top notes are violet, mandora, lychee. The middle notes are plum, tuberose, ylang ylang, and the base notes are patchouli, vanilla, and vetiver. The fragrance is fruity to me. It's very fruity. That's why I enjoyed it when I sprayed it, the tester in the store. I'm just gonna smell it right quick, guys, again. It's very fruity. You can smell the tuberose, the violet. You get a little bit of the powdery. The vanilla is floral, but you really get the fruit. You really get the fruit. You really get the plum. The lychee. You can smell this, a little bit of the citrus. The vanilla is in the base notes, and it is at the dry down. It's a good fragrance. It's a good fragrance. Is it anything exciting? Well, I guess it was exciting enough for me to bring home, but it still has me on the fence now that I have it home. Because when you're in the store, and remember, because me and another young lady that has a YouTube channel, she was asking me about she was saying something about it. She was doing a video about a fragrance and how it smelled different than when she was in the store. Until she got home, it was sweeter in the store. But those fragrances sit there and they sit over time, so they have time. They're out in the light. They have time to macerate. They have time to age. So the ingredients in it can get sweeter. They can go one way or they can go the other way. They can go left or they can go right. So when we smell those, remember, we're smelling testers that usually are out there, handled and been out there for a while until they're finished, actually. So like I said, I liked it in the store. I'm not saying that I don't like it now, but like I said, I'm not as certain as I was in the store when I purchased it. Now that I have it home, I'm not sure sure that it's just not the same for designer fragrances as all the rest. So I just wanted to bring you those two fragrances. Something that in case anybody is on the fence or want to purchase them, or have not purchased them yet, or thinking about purchasing, maybe this will help you, over that hump, or over that, if you're leaning, if you're straddling the fence, maybe these will give you some good, it'll give you some good direction. Okay, guys, that's it for me. I want to thank you for coming and joining me and spending the time with me. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new content and new videos. I want to thank you again for staying here with me. I hope everyone have a wonderful, wonderful day, evening, weekend. Thank you.